Good morning. It's your boy Best Lines, and this is another segment of I'm Just Saying. Let's get straight to the point. Milwaukee, what the hell is wrong with y'all? Now you want to go around filming yourselves beating up random white people. Nothing says I'm more pissed about a black cop shooting a black felon than beating up random white people after I done tore up my own shit. This is smart how? Really? Really? This is what we do. This is how we act. You're not doing anything for the race movement. This is not race relations. This is not civil rights demonstration. This is civil disobedience. Y'all have lost your minds. Let's have a little history lesson. First of all race, creeds, colors, and religions throughout time, since man has been invented, engineered, put on this earth, depends on what you believe how we got here, has been a slave to another human being at some point in time. Still happens today. Don't believe me? You know that little, okay, you know that little hooker you just paid, suck your little dick. Odds are, if she was outside of your race, she's probably a slave to somebody. Just saying. Slavery comes in many different forms. Doesn't necessarily come in the form of a whip and some chains, okay? With that being said, let's go back in history. You wouldn't have rights. You would have nothing. You wouldn't even have the right to own your own home. You wouldn't have the right to own a car. You wouldn't have the right to have clothes that you wanted. You wouldn't have the right to have a business if it were not for white people. Jonestown, Mississippi, do your history. In fact, they just put out a movie about that. Started by a white man who felt that all men are equal. True story. When we had the civil rights movement, yes, I'm jumping all over the place, but these are just it's hard to contain this. But when we had the civil rights movement, let's take Mississippi burning. To us, the little Jewish boy was a white person. Do you think he died any less horribly than the black people he died with? Honestly, this was a man who knew his life was in danger. He put it in danger to help us. White, yes, true story. When we were having civil rights marches and stuff, you look at all those open, there's a ton of them out there. You know what you're going to see also in there? White faces. And you can thank God for those white faces, because your little black ass probably wouldn't have been here if it wasn't. Because you know what? All those blacks would have been dead, because they would have took machine guns and gunned all those black people down. You marching in a row. Shit, this is an easy target. It's like the British in the red coat. Oh yeah, marching like, oh my God, we got shot. You think? But they couldn't shoot their own. They thought of them as traitors, but they couldn't shoot their own. But them white people took dog bites just like us. They got arrested just like us. They got beat just like us. They got water cannon just like us. And you know what? Some of them even married us. Oh, I know you didn't know that's where mulattoes came from. I'm just saying. How do you think they got mixed race? 9 times out of 10, you got some white blood in you because somebody was sneaking around either voluntarily or involuntarily, but there was some fucking going on. That's how your ass got here, eventually. Let's go back to slavery days. Harriet Tubman, using that because it's the most famous example, was freeing slaves. She'd get them on the Underground Railroad, and the Underground Railroad is not a subway, it's not an electric train, it's not a choo-choo train, it's not a diesel train. They called it a railroad because it was a way out. And she moved these people. Now these people slept in woods, slept in ditches, wherever they could. But they had to eat. They had to get rest. They had to get food. They had to get the basic essentials. You need water, fresh water. You know where they got that at? Here's a kicker. Spoiler alert. White people. Blacks didn't own shit. Remember? Let's go back. Blacks didn't own shit. You know that because you can blame. Man, that's why niggas can't own shit because white people don't want that. Guess what? We didn't own shit then either. But you know what? There were some white people who put their own families, their own lives on the line for your ignorant ass to one day have a life. They let black folks come hide in their houses. They knew what the consequences was, but these were good white folks. Now let's come to present day. I myself, I have a lot of white family. I have no biological brothers, but I have brothers of every race, creed, and color you can imagine. A lot of them are white. No, you can call me a hunky lover. If that's what you want to call me, fine. Then yes, I'm a hunky lover. Show as shit, because I love all they little white asses. Because you know what? Through thick and thin, they've been there just as much as any of my other brothers. I didn't say, oh, well, my black brothers did this and my white brother, well, he only did that. No, no. That's not the way that works. That's not the way that works. Taking Milwaukee as an example, when I come in, I got a lot of white family there. People who love me, I'm not allowed. Look, if I'm in town and they having a family get together, I have to be there. This is not, for me, this is not even a discussion. I have to be there. Not because I want to be there, but because I'm ordered to by my white elders. For real. If I said, well, I'm really not fair, what you say? You see an old white woman smacking the shit out of me? Guess what? My family ain't jumping up. You don't need to either. Obviously, I did something. All white folks are not good, but all white folks are not bad. Majority of us out here, we all cool because we in the same pot. Most of us are poor, struggling, trying to get it. Then you want to kid. Basically, you're cutting off your own. You are affecting the next election more than anybody ever could. It's going to be martial law. Don't believe me? Look up on YouTube. Look up Marauder. First thing that's going to pop up is a Top Gear segment. And this big red tank looking thing. Well, guess what? Believe it or not, they've been importing these in the U.S. And what I saw a couple of weeks ago really disturbed me because I actually saw one up close 12 feet from me going to work. And what really scared me about it was it wasn't military. It had police lights on it. It had a police officer driving it. Now, to give you an example of what this thing can do, first of all, I heard it or I didn't hear it. I saw the little flap over the exhaust move, but I didn't hear anything out of it. Nothing. So it's totally quiet. It has camouflage paint, same thing they use on the stealth bomber type of thing. So even if you got thermal imaging and you won't see this big tank thing coming at your ass, what you might see is a little car. Because that's the kind of print it gives. Now, it's meant to take a direct hit from a rocket-propelled grenade. What do you think your fucking Mac 11s or your AK-47s, your AR-15s, hell, what do you think your 50 cals are going to do? Nothing. They're going to sit there and talk, you want another donut, John? Yeah. When we going to do this? Oh, we'll wait for them to run out of ammo. And they got a lot more ammo than you do. It's got gun turrets. And when properly equipped, it can cut off your cell phone, so you can't even call the rest of the hood and warn them. They are giving this to police departments all around the U.S. I found out from a very good source that, yes, they are coming here. This is scary. And you know what they're going to do with your black ass? You think you're an endangered species now. See, you were killing yourselves. Tolerable. Now you're killing everything else. Let's just say for the sake of talking, you win this stupidity. And you run everything. Who wants to run a bunch of nothing because everything's fucking dead? Who the hell wants to be king of a hill that's got no population? Are you fucking stupid? You know what? Got a pistol. Take said pistol. Shoot yourself. Please, just save us all the trouble. Because there's a lot of innocent people, a lot of good people who have to deal with the aftermath of your bullshittery, your tomcoonery. For real. Dog, I'm using words that Lord knows that older black folks would not like at all. But you fit in the definition. You fucking it up for everybody. I got kids. I got a lot of kids in my life. And when you go into all the kids in my life, they come in all size, shapes, colors, everything. I got Hispanics, I got blacks, I got whites, I got Creoles, I got Native Americans. I got a lot of people around me. And I'm worried about them. I worry about not are they just gonna walk out the door and have some bad cop kill them, but whether or not they're gonna have the nigga next door kill them, and over nothing. You need to reevaluate yourselves for real. Take a good look in the mirror and tell me, can you really live with that? Because if you can really live with that, somebody else can kill that. I'm just saying. I'm a bit slimes. I'm on one today. I apologize for it not being as funny, but this shit is getting a little serious, and I'm just gonna tell it like it is. You don't like it? Kiss my nuts. I'm on YouTube now. Here I am on Facebook. You can either like, share, and again, or you can kiss my ass. Bit slimes. I'm out, and I'm just saying. Peace.